Welcome to the Boston Garden for this PTG fantasy matchup between the 1968-69 Boston Celtics in Bill Russell's final season versus the 1969-70 Milwaukee Bucks, led by rookie Lou Alcindor. This was a game I decided to play because of the fact that Bill Russell just passed away last week at the age of 88. And Lou Alcindor never faced off against each other in an NBA game. In fact, Russell was playing in Game 7 of the finals just as the 1969 NBA draft was being completed, and Lou Alcindor was obviously the first pick by the Milwaukee Bucks in that NBA draft. So they never faced off against each other. Russell was able to broadcast a lot of early games for ABC television, on their game of the week. But truly, they never saw each other, played against each other unless there's an exhibition game or something I did not know about. But anyway, I've played 3/4 of this game, and 3.5 quarters, that is. And this low-scoring game between the Bucks of 1970, who went 56-26, versus the 69 Celtics, who went 48-34 and finished in 4th place. Bucks finished 2nd place. This game has just been a defensive struggle. Both teams came out in the first quarter. The Bucks shot 6 for 24 in the first quarter, and the Celtics shot 9 for 26. Yet the score was only 20-17 Boston after one. Second quarter was another evenly played quarter, and the Bucks outscored the. Let me just show you right here. The Bucks outscored the Celtics 23-20, and were led by, let's see, was there any? Flynn Robinson threw in 8 points in the second period, and that allowed the Bucks to come back to tie the game at 40 after 2 quarters. As you can see, in the third quarter, it was a 22-22 deadlock again, and so the teams were tied at 62 apiece going into this period. And this quarter has been a little bit of the same. Lou Alcindor, who has really struggled to shoot against the great defense of Bill Russell, has lit up the scoreboard a little bit in the fourth period with 9 points already. And so he's right around getting closer to his average. He's at 24 points. I think he averaged 28-8, and we have 6 minutes to play. And so this has been a good one. Bill Russell has 23 rebounds. He does have just 4 points, but he only averaged 10 points a game in his final season. And Lou's playing some good defense on him, just like Russell's playing good defense on Lou. So we're going to do some final 6-minute play here, 76-75. This is a very interesting Celtics team. The lineup I've got in right now was a moderately used lineup during the regular season for the Celtics, with John Havlicek starting at either forward or guard in many cases, and Sanders sometimes was put in the lineup instead of Sam Jones, another Celtic in his final season like Russell. So by the playoffs, though, I think they installed Russell, player coach, put in Sam Jones at the guard slot, and put Larry Siegfried on the bench, I believe. Maybe Havlicek at the other guard with Howell, and just totally changed the lineup for the playoffs, which was a brilliant strategy, obviously, as the Celtics pulled off an 11th title in 13 seasons. So here we go. Celtics have the ball. They are down 76-75. The Celtics all they need is a little bit of a boost from their star swingman, John Hondo Havlicek. Hondo has missed, let's see, he made his first shot. He has missed 1, 5, 8, 10. He's missed 14 straight shots since. So I think if that Havlicek will just make a couple shots, they can make this a nice celebration of Bill Russell's career. I'm not rooting for either team necessarily, but of course, Russell's passing really draws attention to his greatness as a human and an NBA, an all-around teammate. So here we go. Celtics with the ball. And we're just going to roll all 4 dice. If you haven't seen PTG basketball, it's just dice and boards. It's pretty simple. One of the simplest games I've played. And so you look at the team shot card for the Celtics. I rolled an 8. That's the two dice. And if you can see on that 8, it says S3. You credit an assist if a basket goes into the player next to the S3. So it's kind of an assist system that's not super scientific or doesn't really enhance a playmaker's abilities, but they do hand out assists. So the 8 is an S3, and that's going to be the S3 on the court, which is basically the guy who took the 3rd most shots per minute in the lineup at this time. And that's the veteran Bailey Howell. And Howell had a great 3rd quarter with 10 points, and he's got 6 in this quarter, keeping the Celtics alive in this game. So Howell gets the ball. You don't have to re-roll or anything. You get a 62. These are added. These are first and second digits. So I always go with the big die. 62 for Howell, very APA baseball-like, and 62 is an 11. You look at his defender based on that number. And Greg Smith's a defender C, and so Greg may foul out on this play. I'm not sure. I'll do a little demonstration here. He's a C defender. He's a 2C actually, and so you look at the defender C with an 11, fouled, 1 free throw. So that will be Greg Smith's. If he was a B defender, it would have been a missed shot. If it was an A defender, it would have been a missed shot. But his ability to foul is quite high. So we're right here. And here is foul number 6 on Greg. He had 3 fouls in this period, so he's just had a rough night of it. I think he was quite a fouler during the regular season as well. But anyway, that is the 4th team foul on the Bucks. So they shot 1 shot fouls until the 5th team foul back in 1969 or 1970. So we're going to make the substitution for Greg Smith first, in case there's a rebound off a missed free throw. All right, we put Len Chappelle in the game at the power forward slot, the veteran forward. 1 free throw for Bailey Howell. Free throws are as easy as can be on these cards. You look at his column, Bailey Howell's column, and free throw is good as long as there's no asterisk in the column. So Bailey's going to miss from 23 to 36. Use that combination die, and let's see what happens with Bailey at the line. 14, and 14 is good. If you can see that at all, I'll pull it up one more time. Yeah, there's nothing next to the 14, no asterisk, so the free throw is good. The single shot foul for Bailey Howell makes it 76. 76. We've got another tie. I've had so many ties in this game. No one wants to run away with it. I think the biggest lead has been like the Bucks had an 8-1 lead, but other than that, it's been no more than 4 by any team for the most part. 4 to 5 points. Here come the Bucks. And the Bucks go to, it's the 9, which is line on the Bucks is S1, which is Alcindor, who's been getting the ball a little more this quarter than in the prior quarters. We roll a 24 on Alcindor's card. And of course, I'll bring it up. A 24 on Alcindor is a 2, but there's a defensive modifier on the floor play chart. Usually that's a good shot. You bring the board in play here, and you can see where the 2 is. It's good on for defender 1, defender 2, defender 3, but defender 4, it's a missed shot, C38, and a missed shot and a rebound. So 38 basically says missed ball bounces out of bounds after deflection of shot off the boards. It's kind of like a block shot. So I kind of call it a block shot. And the offense retains possession because after it went out of bounds. So that was keyed by Russell's defense because Russell's a 4A defender. I should have mentioned that as well. If Russell had been a 3-2 or 1 defender, that would have been a made shot by Alcindor, but it's a miss. And so generally, Alcindor is going to shoot worse from the floor against a 4 defender than any other defender. And Russell still, in his final year, was one of the best, so if not the best. So I gave Russell a block shot, but a team rebound will go to Milwaukee. They retain possession in this tie game. And let's see, 7. That's an S2. S2 is Flynn Robinson. 51 is a 41. 41 on the board is a simple pass intercepted unless defender class 1. So Larry Siegfried is a class 3. So it is an interception. So a turnover for Flynn. Was a really solid scorer for them. Steal by his defender, Larry Siegfried, who's a defender 3. And here come the Celtics. And you can notice the clock has not moved since I've started because it's only based on field goal attempts or a 24-second violation, which rarely happens. Here comes the Celtics. That's 4. S5, that's Bill Russell, the old man, 62. Is a 31, and 31's a missed shot over there on the missed shot chart. Very easy to read. Miss by Russell, that moves the clock. 31. That is a offensive right guard rebounds, unless the rebounder is higher on the defensive end. So let's see what our offensive right guard, which is Larry Siegfried, he's got a rebound rating of 5. Robinson's got a 5. It's not a higher rating, so I'm going to give the offensive rebound to Larry Siegfried in this case. Some might say tie goes the defense, but I like giving it to at least a tie to the offensive rebound if it's an offensive rebound. So here comes the Celtics retaining possession. We got an 8. 8S3, Bailey Howell, 22. And 22 for Howell is a 3 against a 2 defender, and a 2 defender, it's a made basket no matter what. So Bailey Howell has come through again for the Celtics. Now they now lead 78-76. So here we go. Bucks trying to come back with a basket here. Let's see how the defense works for the Celtics. 8. 8 is an S5. You just look at the team shot card. And the S5 is Dandridge, who was a rookie, averaged 13.2 a game, and was a lower option than in his later years. So a 26 on Dandridge's card is a 6. And a 6 is a foul. You can see over here. And a foul in the act of shooting, as a matter of fact. So Bob Dandridge does draw a foul. And there's a random rule for fouls on way over here. A supplementary fouls chart. So 1 through 6, it'll all designate who gets the foul. So once again, I'll roll 1 die. It's a 1. That means it's just his defender. And that's going to be John Havlicek, who's done nothing right offensively. That's only his first foul. And that is the 4th team foul. So it's still not in the penalty. Free throw by Bob Dandridge. 1 shot. 42. And it's good. All of his misses are way early in the run. So the 1-shot foul pulls the Bucks within 1. And that did not work. There we go. Celtics retain possession. Or gain possession. And a 7, that goes to the S1, which is the ancient Sam Jones, 32. Backboard Jones is a 1. 32 is a 1, and that's a make in all situations. So Sam Jones, who hasn't shot the ball very well, bangs home a jump shot there, gives the Celtics 80 points. Clock was moved. Assist on the play. You always do a little assist check if you wish. And John Havlicek, who has not contributed offensively, gets his second assist of the game. Bucks ball, 9. 9 is S1. That's Big Lou, 21. 21 on Lou is a 1. That's good. No problem for Lou Alcindor. I believe he has 26 points now. And that's 79. It's as simple as that. Assist on the play will be on 9. Dandridge gets the assist. So we got a good one. It has not wavered much. Great battle between Alcindor and Russell. Russell with about, like I said, 23 rebounds. Only 4 points, but that's not his thing as far as offensively scoring. He has quite a few assists, though. And we got a 9. That's S1. Sam Jones, the clutch shooter. It's a 65-31. That's an automatic miss by Sam. And the 31, let's see, missed rebound to the offensive right guard. And once again, Larry Siegfried equals the rebound rating of Flynn Robinson. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on the offensive rebound. Celtics get the ball to Bill Russell, 36 on Bill. That's a 23. That's an automatic miss shot by Russell. You start to remember some of the automatic misses after a while. Defensive left forward with the board, and that's going to be Bob Dandridge. Bucks have the ball. They can take the lead in this low-scoring affair. This is one of my lowest-scoring games in PTG basketball. So here's a 9. That's an S1. Back to Lou, 43. Oh, it's a 33, which is an automatic miss shot for Lou. All right, we are back. I don't know when my phone camera decided to give out, but the Celtics have pulled up 84-81 in the advantage. And the Bucks have the ball. I just rolled a 4, which is S4, which is Johnny Mack, 51. John McLaughlin, it's a 27. That's a missed shot. 3 minutes to play. And McLaughlin misses, 27. Offensive left forward with the rebound, unless the other guy's got a higher rating, which he does not. Havlicek only has a 9. Dandridge has a 12. So the Bucks retain possession. And a 7. That's S2. Flynn Robinson, a good shooter. 14 is a 4. Siegfried's defense is a 3, and he still scores. Flynn Robinson. Big hoop by Flynn. Assist on the play is 7. Nobody. Bucks back within 1. Here come the Celtics with 2:30 to go. They're going to need some clutch play. We got a 10. S4 Siegfried. 46 on Siegfried is a 5. He scores and is fouled. A 5 is a basket and foul. So Larry Siegfried, who was 0 for 3 this half, puts in a very big hoop and draws the foul. Let's see who the foul is on. It's a 1-5 number or a 1-6 number. Defensive right guard Flynn Robinson with the foul. That's only his second. It is the 15th foul. Siegfried, who has missed a free throw today, despite being the league's best foul shooter, around 86%, shoots 1, but he's got a bonus if he misses. 31, and I missed again. I missed another free throw for Siegfried. I think I'm just hexing him. And he makes the second one. He had 2 to make 1. He got it. Celtics up 4 now. This is coming down to the 2:15 mark. Let's see if the Bucks go to their big fella. Let's see. It's an 8. It's not going to be big fella. It's S5, actually. Bob Dandridge, 62. 34 is no good by Bob Dandridge. 34 rebounded by defensive center. Yes, Russell. Rebound number 24. The old man doing the job. Here's an 8. S3, Bailey Howell, 46, 28. No good by Bailey. Bailey's been pretty hot, though. I can't fault his game. Offensive right forward, can he get it? 13 versus 12. Yes. Bailey Howell, offensive rebound. Hands the ball back to 6, which is S2. Havlicek not shooting the ball well. 43 is a 33. Another miss for Hondo. He has literally missed 15 shots in a row. I don't know what's going on with him. 33, defensive right forward. It's a 3 or higher type rule, so Len Chappelle still grabs that rebound despite being 1 less than Bailey Howell. As long as he's within 3 of the other rebound, kind of blocks him out. I like that little factor. Here we go. Bucks trying to pull closer because Havlicek can't put him away with 1 jump shot. There's an 8. S5 again. Keep going to Dandridge. Feed the Dandridge. 26. That is a 6. That is a 2-shot foul. Charge 2.
Bill Russell.
All right, Bob Dandridge headed to the line following a 2-shot foul, a 2-shot shooting foul. Makes the first. Yeah, he only misses from 12 to 24. And there's a 21, so I missed the second. But that was the 5th team foul, so we're going to give him 1 more bonus shot. 35, and it's barely good. So, no, wait, 35. Yes, good. All right, so 2 out of 3 for Bob Dandridge. Bucks not going away very easily. There's 1 minute 45 to go. Ooh, what I roll down there? Hidden. That's a 5. 5's an S2. S2's Havlicek, who hasn't been shooting well. 52 is a 6. He draws a 2-shot foul. Wow. And that's going to be on Johnny McLaughlin. That's only his second. 3 to make 2 for Hondo, who's sitting on 3 points today. 3 points in about 35 minutes. 35. And it is good. Yeah, Hondo only misses, he mostly misses in the last 7 to 24. Oh, my luck, the 124 with an asterisk. 3rd shot for Havlicek. 62 misses 2 out of 3. That is just the way Hondo's day has been going. He can't buy a bucket today. For rebounds on missed free throws, there's a semi-cutoff missed free throw rebound chart. Whoops, I just need these. I could have used those, but 9. Offensive right forward rebounds. So on that free throw, I think they give a lot of offensive rebounds on free throws, but that's all right. Bailey Howell will keep it. The Celtics got their 88th point, and they're trying to put this game away. 2, S5. Bill Russell, of all people, 16. That's a 44, which turns out to be traveling. Traveling on old Bill. Once again, another opportunity for the Bucks to get closer. Here's a 10. S4. McLaughlin, 31. Am I reading? Is it a 3? Let me see. 31's a 3. 3 versus Sam Jones, who's a 2 defender. It's good. John McLaughlin drills it. Always a fine shooter. I wonder if he's still in the Bucks organization. Assist on the play. 10. Flynn Robinson with the assist. We're down to 1:15 left. And it's 87-88. Celts by 1. There's a 5. S2. Havlicek shooting terribly. 23. 23 is a 14. That's not going to be good. Wait. The defender is a class 4. No. Defender is a D. Nope. Okay, it's going to be a missed shot for Havlicek, his 15th miss in a row. 14 rebound is rebound to the defensive center, Alcindor. And Havlicek is making it tough for the Celtics to pull out a victory today. He's going to have to hit something. He's not even being defended by anyone special. Dandridge is a 1 defender. So we got a 5. 5 is going to be the S1, Big Lou. Lou with a 41. Dunks it home. Lou Alcindor with at least 28 points. Gives his team the lead. 89-88 with 1 minute to play. Assist on that play goes to Johnny McLaughlin. And here comes the Celtics. They need some more clutch Sam Jones or Bailey Howell. Keep it away from Hondo, I think. 8, S3, Bailey Howell, 15. Draws a 2-shot foul. Who's it going to be on? It's on the 5, the left guard, Johnny McLaughlin. And it's 3 to make 2 for Bailey Howell. Trying to put the Celtics back up. 51, good. 62, good. Bailey Howell having a great second half. Eyeballing it. He's got at least 20 points in the second half. And the Celtics regain. Whoops. The Celtics regain the lead, 90-89. 1 minute to play. A 10 for the Bucks. That's S4. McLaughlin, 55. 1, he's got it. Johnny Mac. McLaughlin was 6 in the quarter. And that gives the Bucks the lead. Assist Robinson. 91-90. 50 seconds to go. What an amazing game. Here's a 4. S5. Russell. The old man, 46. 28. That's not going to go. No good by Bill. He's missed 4 free shots in a row in this period. He's trying to be a hero. The 28 is offensive right forward. And Bailey Howell grabs his 3rd offensive rebound of the period. We got 40 seconds to go. Celtics need a clutch shooter. Here's a 10. S4. Larry Siegfried. 15. 9. Defender's a B defender. The 9 results in a 1-shot foul on Flynn Robinson, which will be 2 shots because of the penalty. Larry Siegfried, who I've hexed already. He's missed 2 free throws in 4 attempts. Can give his team the lead. The league's leading foul shooter. 21. Yes, he makes 1. 86% foul shooter here. Missed the 2nd free throw. 33. Can't believe what I'm doing here. I'm hexing him totally. Okay. Rebound on the free throw is a 5. Let's see what we got on that. That might be an offensive rebound. Offensive center, Bill Russell. Rebound number 25. Somehow corralled that in over Alcindor. We got a 2. That's going to go to the S5. Bill Russell, 32. 24, no good. Rebound, Alcindor. Jeez. 5 misses in a row for Bill. The young man is showing his strength. We got 30 seconds to go. 8. S5. Dandridge, 43. 28, no good. Bob Dandridge can't hit it. Rebound, offensive right forward. Nope. Because Bailey Howell's rated higher. In this case, it has to be a higher number. Celtics with the ball. We're coming down to the wire here. 56, 6, S2, Havlicek, 56, 11. 11 versus a B defender is, of course, a missed shot for John Havlicek. Oh my God, he's missed 16 shots in a row. 34 on the rebound. Defensive center, but Lou Alcindor's only a 16 on the board. Russell's a 22, so Russell grabs the offensive rebound. He's got at least 26 or so rebounds. And the Celtics might get the final shot here. We got a 4. S5. It's going to be Bill Russell at the buzzer. 43-9 against an A defender. Nope. Missed shot by Russell at the buzzer. We have ourselves an overtime period, it looks like. Yep. C30. Offensive left guard Sam Jones has a 7. We'll give Sammy Jones the offensive rebound. And once again, an overtime game here at the Boston Garden. All right. Down to 2 minutes left in this overtime period. The Bucks have got a narrow 97-95 lead. The big story still is John Havlicek, who missed all 3 of his shots in the overtime session so far. He's being guarded by a 1 defender, but he just cannot hit on his card at all. So he's missed 3, 5, 10, 15, 19, 5, 8, 10, 15, 17. He's missed 20 field goal attempts in a row. I have him in there because he's a defensive whiz. He's a great defender, and he does a lot of things well. But he's missed 20 shots. He's 1 for 21 from the floor, and the Celtics still are only down by 2 points. I don't think I've ever had this type of shooting mediocrity in my tabletop career with any game, let alone PTG basketball. Let's see what happens with 2 minutes to play. Celtics only down 2. Hondo, we'll see what happens. Hoping for the best for him. He needs to break that spell before the game's over. Here's a 6. 6 is an S2, and guess who that is? It's John Hondo Havlicek, who averaged 21.6 on the year. He has 4 points. 64, 24, misses his 21st straight field goal attempt. Rebound Alcindor, very straightforward miss by Hondo. Unfortunate. Can't believe Hondo can't hit. I'm tempted to throw Nelson in the game right now. And here we go. 7. Ball goes to the S2. Flynn Robinson. 64 is a 3 against a 3 defender. And that's a miss. Great defense by Larry Siegfried. He made the defense, made him pay. Rebound 29. Offensive center. But unfortunately for Lou Alcindor, Bill Russell has the rebound advantage by 6. And he grabs that rebound. And the Celtics, do they go to Hondo one more time? Or do you just get it to anybody else? Because Russell even scored this quarter. It's crazy. 10, S4, Siegfried, 23. Miss by Larry. This team can't shoot straight. Can't shoot to save its life. Rebound, Lou Alcindor. We got 1 minute to go. The Bucks can try and put this out of reach with a couple baskets here. That's a 44, so whoever gets that's pretty good typically. S2, Flynn Robinson, 44. Good, Flynn Robinson. And my goodness, it is a 4-point lead, 99-95. Assist on that play would go to Cunningham. No assist. But we're down to 1 minute to play. The Celtics, they need someone to hit a shot. They can't afford any more misses right now. 4. It's an S5. Bill Russell, 15. 6, he draws a 2-shot foul. So 6, right guard, Flynn Robinson. Flynn's got 4 fouls now. And so, Bill Russell, not known. 50 seconds on the clock. Celtics down by 3. 99-96. They need a clutch shot by someone. Doesn't matter who. S4, Larry Siegfried, 22 is a 2 against a 3 defender. It's good. Larry Siegfried with a humongous shot. He's got 4 in overtime. Assist on the play. Anyone? No, it would have been Siegfried. But the Celtics are within 1. Lou Alcindor just missed on the other end on a 55, which turned out to be a 26. And another rebound. The Celtics continue to bounce back. Bucks looking to surge ahead here. Here's a 6. S3, Len Chappelle, 41-1 good. Chappelle scores in the OT, 101 points. Someone broke 100 in this game. I didn't think that would happen, but it did take an overtime to do so. 6. It's just nobody. Celtics getting to grave time here. They need someone to score. Here's a 6. S2, that's Havlicek, 31. 31 is a 4 against a defensive 1. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but John Havlicek just made a basket. He missed 21 straight shots, and he scores to give the Celtics 100 points. Assist, I'm not kidding. Amazing streak of misses for John Havlicek. And the assist on the play, Jones, Sammy. Running out of time, though. Bucks come down. 3. Len Chappelle, 52. 52 is a 42. Offensive foul, Len Chappelle. That's an offensive foul. Celtics have a chance to take the lead again. This game is the strangest game I've played in my PTG game career. S2. John Havlicek, 63-31. That's not going anywhere close to the basket. Havlicek is going to be hanging his head if they lose this game. 31. Offensive right guard Siegfried grabs the rebound. Celtics have one more chance. Do you not give it to Havlicek? It's an 8. S3. Bailey Howell, 14. 41. What is that? Pass intercepted unless the defender's a class 1. He's a class 2. Turnover, Bailey Howell. Steal by Len Chappelle. The Bucks could wrap it up with a shot here. Let's see what happens in the closing seconds. That's a 4. S4. McLaughlin, 15. 45. What the heck is this going to be? A 45 with a defender 2. Class 2, consult action chart. Oh my goodness. This is what we just got right here. One of the rarest plays you can get. Defender's a class 2, consult action chart. The backside of this is going to decide this entire game. Roll one die to determine whether it's offense or defense. Well, let's do that. It's a 2. Even it's defensive. It's going to be on the Celtics perhaps. Let's find out what happens here. So we use the defensive side of the chart right here. What happens? 9. Jump ball right forward in his man. Oh my goodness, we have a jump ball. In the closing seconds here, this will decide the game. The right forward in his man, they're going to jump 6'8" versus 6'7". So 1 to 3 inch difference. 1 inch difference for Len Chappelle. 11. Shorter man wins. Bailey Howell wins the jump ball. It's my second jump ball this game. Celtics have the ball. They have a chance. So you say there's a chance. 8. S3. Bailey Howell. 62. 11. B defender. Missed at the buzzer. Bucks win. Bucks win this ridiculous game. Rebounded by McLaughlin. Holy cow, I believe 34, make sure that's true. No, 31. Wait. 11. See, 34. Oh, it was 34. Rebound defensive center. Well, it actually becomes Russell, but they're out of time. Russell grabs the ball, but just has to wince in pain, and his team loses 101 to 100. What an amazing game. Like I said, if John Havlicek hits a couple shots here and there, the Celtics probably pull this off, but either way, it was an amazing game. The old tribute to Bill Russell here. He certainly played played well. Lou Alcindor, I'm sure Russell would have some things to say about him, that this young man has a chance, followed by a Bill Russell cackle. And it would have been an amazing moment if these two ever faced off. Anyway, I'm going to do some stats and come up with a player of the game. Have a good afternoon.